What's going on YouTube? It's your boy One back with another video. Here's how I made $417 trading the Nasdaq this morning, and I got myself out of $151 drawdown. Okay, I took a massive fucking L on Friday, and I was wait, where am I? I was in deep shit pretty much. Honestly, I took this long position right today, cut 15 points to the upside, but to keep it fully transparent and fully honest with you guys, I did take a massive loss on Friday, and this account was basically at $100 in drawdown. I went into today already with the mindset that the account was already gone, but I still wanted to have very precise entry and sniper a win. That way, I get out of this deep fucking shit. All right. Just so you guys know, I am still on these XFA. I'm currently still up $2,000 in profit, 2.9K in profit. I've still requested three K basically from this XFA, and I'm still on my way to request some more money out of this XFA. Luckily today got out of a little bit of drawdown, still relatively low, but we banged that one out, boys, pretty much. Let me get right into the charts and give you guys a top-down analysis into what I saw, what I took, and all that good shit. So, guys, on the higher time frames, we are extremely bullish. I've learned with experience that, guys, a trend is always more likely to continue than to reverse. All right. So that literally caught a long position today, even after we swept previous day's highs. This is how the overall big time frame was looking. We had this 4 hour bullish for value gap here that we created and respected. Okay. We've been respecting bullish PD arrays. There's absolutely nothing bearish about this. Okay. And I just zoomed into the lower time frames as I always do, and I went and looked for entries. Okay. Here's a 4 hour for value gap. Here's data lows, London's lows, almost relatively equal lows right here. And here we had September 7 buy side liquidity, previous day's highs. Okay, today's Monday, no news Monday. This is the high of yesterday. Price had already swept previous day's highs pre market, created a 5 minute bullish fair value gap right here, and created a 1 minute bullish fair value gap right here. All right. When pre market, I noticed we swept this high, baited sellers into a reversal, tapped into this 1 minute, rejected again. When market opened at 9:30, we came manipulated all the way down here to this bullish PD array, rejected once again. When I saw this rejection, I simply so I didn't quite have any liquidity to target, right? Well, I did, but it's all the way over here, which was previous week's highs and ultimately all time highs right here. Right? I'm not sure if price. I know we're bullish for the day, but I'm not sure if price is going to target all the way there. Right? So I just needed something to target, and I needed something tangible and certain. Okay, I needed a nice drawn liquidity. So what I did was I went to the 15-minute time frame, and if you pay attention to the 15-minute time frame, we have a massive unfulfilled 15-minute fair value gap right here from this wick to this wick. What I did was I didn't focus on the consequent encroachment of it because the consequent encroachment was pretty much already. It actually was previous days highs already. Like here is basically the consequent encroachment of it. I mean, basically, price already tapped it, but I've noticed at the top wick of the fair value gap right here, and I use that as the next draw on liquidity. Okay, as you guys can see, huge unfulfilled. Here, I'm gonna put it on the rectangle so it's more visible. It's a nice, huge unfulfilled fair value gap right here. Okay, we we're at the consequent encroachment of it here, but not at the top. So what I did was I used this wick as the next strong liquidity for me. Okay, just to have something to target. And luckily that's exactly what we did. I just made myself available for it. I had a nice objectivity and I had a nice entry. As I've said, 9:30 came, manipulated all the way down here. I noticed we didn't invert this, and I noticed we didn't even happen to be bearish enough to tap into this 5 minute. Okay, this is a 1 minute PD array, and this is a 5 minute bullish PD array. Both got respected. Here got respected once, here got respected two times. Okay, one, two. Okay, I don't see any inversion here. I don't give a fuck if we already swept previous day's highs. I am objectively following price, collectively flowing with the group in the exchange. Okay, a trend is always more likely to continue than to reverse. I've learned that through experience, through just trading. Okay, I'm not predicting reversals anymore. I'm trading what the fuck I see. Manipulated down here, respect to this bullish PD array, enter here with one contract, and like I said, I needed something to target, which was this top wick of a 15-minute unfulfilled fair value gap. But I exited, not prematurely exited. I exited with contentment at this 9:30 swing high. Okay, reverse temporarily pulled back to this PD array, entered here at this rejection. Once I saw this 1 minute fair value gap was used as support, re-entered here with one contract, caught 15 points targeting this swing high. Very simple. Okay, for a one-on-one risk reward. Very fucking simple. Okay, boys. And we made it fucking happen. All right. Consistency, consistency, consistency. I do need to focus on losing less money on the days that I do lose. I guarantee you, like I always say, my fucking win rate is higher than this. It's just, well, realistically, maybe it might be accurate, but I know for a damn fucking fact, I win at least 8 or 9 out of the 10 trades that I take. If you pay attention to these XFA in almost over a month and a half, considering the combines that I've also documented as well, I've got 2 losing days. Funny enough, it's always Fridays. Definitely something to take into consideration there about Fridays. But yeah, my win rate is very high. I've already requested $3,000 from this XFA, and I'm on my way to the second. What I do need to focus on is definitely lose. That's definitely not maybe tying up my DLO here, or just take less trades on less probable market conditions, unfavorable market conditions for my personal edge. That I do need to fucking focus on just to avoid these big L's. Or if I will be taking these big L's, allow myself to have more buffer, right? So it makes sense, and maybe keep having bigger wins like this ones. Of course, we played it by ear, but we still made it happen. All right, we still made it happen, and some nice objectivity saved the day. Again, guys, I copy traded this across 2 combines, which are almost halfway through, almost halfway funded, and had a one and done. For one and done, I'll take that any day of the week. All right, fellas. Long position. Here's how I made $417 trading the Nasdaq this morning, and how I got my fucking self out of a fucking $100 drawdown. All right, I'm fucking not mad at that. I've gotten myself out of a $200 drawdown, $400 drawdown, but I've never gotten myself out of a $100 drawdown. So that's good. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Keeping you guys updated with absolutely everything that I do. And we're going to continue to improve. We're going to continue to document everything. And I will catch you guys in the next one.